Remember this black genius girl who had one of the highest IQs in the whole world? This is what happened to her. Anala Beevers is 12 years old, and she's smarter than most kids her age and most adults too. This girl from the city of New Orleans is definitely not an ordinary child. Her intelligence sets her apart from the rest of the world. Before she was even 5 years old, she had an IQ of over 145. That's really high. Anala's story began with her family, where she was provided with a loving and supportive environment for her natural talents.
Meet Anala Beevers, one of the 3 black geniuses in the world with the highest IQ ever.
All right, Nala, we're gonna do some state capitals and country capitals, okay?
Yes.
All right. Tell me the capital of China.
Beijing.
What's the capital of the United States?
The United States is Washington, D.C.
It is. All right. What's the capital of Greece?
Athens.
Okay. What's the capital of Czech Republic?
Czech Republic is Prague.
Okay. What's the capital of Russia?
Russia is Moscow.
Okay. The capital of the United Kingdom?
Is London.
And what about Japan?
Japan is Tokyo.
Very good. What's the capital of Spain?
Madrid.
What's the capital of New Zealand?
New Zealand is Wellington.
Very good. What's the capital of France?
France is Paris.
Okay. Now we're going to jump to some states. What's the capital of Oklahoma?
Oklahoma City.
Good job. What's the capital of Florida?
Florida is Tallahassee.
What's the capital of Delaware?
Dover.
Okay. What's the capital of Indiana?
Indianapolis.
Okay. What's the capital of Arkansas?
Little Rock.
And what about, we're going to go back to some countries, okay? What's the capital of Kenya?
Kenya is Nairobi.
Okay, and what's the capital of South Korea?
South Korea is Seoul.
And what's the capital of the Netherlands?
Netherlands
Is what?
Amsterdam.
Good job. Okay, now we can go back to some states. What about Missouri?
Missouri is Jefferson City.
Good job. What's the capital of Louisiana?
Baton Rouge.
Okay, what about Mississippi?
Mississippi is Jackson.
Okay, what about Alabama?
Alabama is Montgomery.
Good job. And Georgia?
Georgia is Atlanta.
And what about Kansas?
Kansas, Topeka.
Good job. And what about, we're going to do one more. Colorado.
Colorado is Denver.
Good job, Nala.
Capital of Delaware.
Dover.
Dover? Are you sure? Dover, Delaware. Did you know that?
Anala knew the alphabet at 4 months. At 18 months, she knew her numbers in Spanish.
Cuatro, cinco, seis.
She says she's smarter than you are.
She is. She is.
I would agree.
I know. Today we're going to talk about both. This is your frontal. This is your parietal. This is your occipital. This bone is the top of your arm is the humerus.
What about this bone over here?
This is that's the bone.
Okay.
And
What about this bone?
nasal,
What about this bone?
diaphragmatic,
Right. What about this bone?
maxilla,
And this bone?
mandible,
Right. And what about the bone?
femur.
Which bone is the femur?
This one,
What about the bone in the top of your arm?
humerus,
What about the two bones in the bottom of your arm?
On the radius.
And what about the 2 bones in the bottom of your leg?
On the radius.
In the bottom of your leg. Down here.
Tibia, tibia.
And what about the bones in your ankles?
Tarsals.
And what about the bones in your...
Metatarsals.
Where are the metatarsals?
In your foot.
And what about...
Carpals, metacarpals.
What are the carpal bones?
Right here.
Right, and what are the metacarpal bones in your hand? And what about these in your fingers?
Phalanges. Phalanges.
And phalanges in your toes too? Okay. And any other bones?
No.
Nope. Okay. Thank you.
How smart are you?
Really smart.
When Anala was born, her parents knew that she was a genius right off the bat.
She says she's smarter than you are.
She is. She is.
I would agree.
She knew her ABCs at the tender age of 4 months. By the time she was 4, she was already reading and speaking Spanish fluently. No big deal, right? Well, not so fast. Anala went ahead and scored a whooping 145 IQ when she was just 4 years old.
She needs a... What famous geniuses, such as Bill Gates and the likes, have probably graced massive headlines over the years, and rightly so, but what exactly does that mean for the younger generation? Thankfully, we get updated by the largest and oldest IQ society in the world, Mensa, and yes, African American kids spreading black magic land on the list as well. New Orleans native Anala Beevers, at just age 4, possessed an IQ of 145 and was accepted into the prestigious high IQ club Mensa, the exclusive high IQ club with members in more than 100 countries around the world. Accept only those who score in the 98th percentile on an IQ test. Democraticon.com report that Beevers was invited to become one of the 2,800 Mensa members under the age of 18. At just 10 months old, Anala could identify each letter of the alphabet, and by 18 months, she was reciting numbers in both Spanish and English. In 2014, when she was 5 years, Anala could already recite the name of every North American state and capital on the map. Owing to Beevers' brilliance, she skipped pre-K and was enrolled directly into kindergarten at the Marrero Academy for Advanced Studies in Jefferson Parish. According to her parents, she always has a new pursuit and she's a multitasker. The names of planets and dinosaurs are her current preoccupations, says Daily Mail. Anala's impact extends beyond her own achievement. She becomes an inspiration to many, showing that age is no barrier to intellect and success. Anala's stories remind us of the importance of nurturing young minds and providing them with opportunities to thrive. She is a shining example of what is possible when potential is recognized and encouraged. And there you have it, folks, the remarkable story of Anala Beevers, a young genius who is leaving a lasting impact on the world. Do not forget to like and share. Until next time, cheers and have a good one.